Hello folks, I hope you're all doing well. We are somewhere different today. We've come on a bit of a road trip. So this building behind me here is Linlithgow Community Development Trust. And what that is, it's an organisation that's been put together by the local people to try and drive change and benefit the local community. And you might be thinking, what on earth is he waffling on about? It's totally different to what he's usually doing at the allotment, in the garden, sowing and growing and all that sort of nonsense. I have found a treasure trove of things inside of here that I can use to make a mess of loads and loads and loads of jobs. But anyway, enough of me waffling on. Let's get inside and take a look at what we can see inside here and what we're going to find. And we'll just go around the corner and we'll just say hello to everybody on the way past. And as we go around the corner, we're just going to pop in here, and around these rather unassuming boards is something rather wonderful. This is the tool library, which is part of the Development Trust, and it is absolutely jam-packed full of kit and tools and gadgets and things that you can borrow. So we'll have a full spin round here to see what there is, including this table football set, which I might have a shot of later on, but we'll see. But anyway, what a wonderful facility in the local community. So you may be wondering what on earth a tool library is. So it's a library full of tools, but the good thing is you can join it for next to nothing. The normal price of this tool library is 25 quid a year, and some of the kit I've already seen in here, there must be hundreds and thousands of pounds worth of stuff here that you can just come along and borrow. And for a limited time only, within 30 days of me publishing this video, if you mention this video, you'll get a £5 discount, so you're only paying £20 for a year. And it's all online these days. You can go to the website. I'll put all the details down below in the description. You can go and click it. You can have a look. You can have a look through the whole catalogue. You can see what's in stock, what's out of stock, what you want to borrow, what you might want to use, and when you might want to use it. But anyway, let's have a little scoot about and see what sort of stuff we can see. First section here, cooking things and that, looks dead useful, but I'm fascinated by this bit here. Look at this. There is all sorts of gadgets and gizmos, a drill driver, and if we get in here, drills, more drills, and it's all really, really good stuff. We've got Makita, we've got Bosch, there's a Dremel here, we've got more Bosch stuff, and it just goes on and on. I mean, this section here is like saws and things alone. And the saws here that I didn't even know existed. There's saws that'll saw things and do jobs and things that I have absolutely no idea how you do it. And there's books and grinders and guns, and over here, I mean, things like this. The last video that I did, or the last one before that, when I was laying the sort of the patio path sort of thing at the back of the polytunnel, I would have killed for a spirit level that long. It would have been just the job for what I was doing in there, and I only had the tiny little wee one like this and trying to bodge my way through the job, and I could have just popped down here, borrowed this for a couple of days, and it would have been absolutely smashing. Further along here, all sorts of the stuff. There's car things over here. There's trolleys. If you don't have a wheelbarrow and you're buying bags and bags and bags and bags and bags are full of compost, one of these little trolley things or something would be marvellous. We'll have another walk around here because there's loads of gardening specific stuff around here. So we've got all sorts of bits and pieces here. That looks like an electrical weed burner. There's loppers, there's strimmers, there's hedge trimmers, lawnmowers. I won't need one of them at the allotment, but what I am going to have a shot of is this. We've got a rotavator and these two things here, garden shredders. Now, I've been so tempted to buy one of these recently, but I mean, again, they're well over 100 quid for a decent one, because I'm going to do some stuff with hugelkultur, and you'll see I do the leaf mould and make my own compost and things like that. Shredding all your stuff speeds that process up tenfold. It makes everything so much quicker. And in these days when compost is so expensive, if you can make your own compost, not only is it better for the environment, you're going to save a few quid, shred it up, get that process going so much quicker. Job's a good one. And let's not forget, we've got all these tools down here. We've got rakes and edging thingamajiggies for your lawn. We've got spades and forks and twisty things and weed pullers. and everything you could ever imagine. I think there's well over 200 different items here that you can borrow, and it's brilliant. Like I say, 20 quid for a year. So I am going to be making really, really good use of it, and I'm really, really lucky they've let me come in today, because I think it's fascinating. I think it's brilliant. What a brilliant thing to have locally. Have a look around your local area, Google it, whatever you have to do. See if you've got a tool library. They're all over the UK, and if you're nearby Linlithgow, please, please, please think about joining this one. 20 quid a year, and you get access to all this wonderful stuff that you don't have to go out and buy, stuff that isn't going to end up sitting on a shelf not being used. It's community driven. It's all about that sort of sharing economy. You know, somebody else is looking after this, somebody else is managing it, somebody else is maintaining it, and you can just come along and borrow it and use it for whatever jobs you want to do, which is absolutely perfect for me at the allotment, because there's so many jobs that I do. I just need that tool for that one job, and then it'll sit on a shelf in the shed and never be used again for such a long time. Anyway, I think that is me just about done for today. Watch out for loads more videos coming in the future when I'll be making use of all these tools behind me. You know, my DIY skills are a little bit ropey, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. We'll make it work. They're useful. They're cheap. Well, the tools aren't cheap. It's cheap to join. Let's just reiterate that point. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Bye for now.